I just wanted to say a few things that I think for me would have been helpful had I heard them while I was trying to figure out, my reality, basically, when I woke up and understood that this world is a lie. The Matrix, Freemasons, Agenda 2030. What else can we throw in there? The WEF, like all of these, Pizzagate, the Clinton emails, Clinton and Podesta email. Okay, so you get the picture. I woke up and I realized there's a lie, okay? It actually does say in the Torah that this world is a world of lies, okay? I did not know that because I didn't know anything in the Torah. I was Torah ignorant. And so what I want to do right now is try to do a pretty short video to anyone who is like me, who is a Jew without any connection to God, without any understanding of our history other than just a basic understanding. Like I obviously knew Abraham, Abraham and Sarah, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the 12 tribes. I basically knew this. I kind of understood what I understood about like the Exodus and the redemption from Egypt and Israel, and I was very proud of that the Jews have a state of Israel in the world with the very strong and mighty IDF, and therefore we could all be safe knowing that there will never again be a Holocaust. Okay, so it's January 1st, 2024. I would say Happy New Year, but that's not our new year. Who cares? Our system is completely different. Our calendar is different. It's year 5784. Okay, and it was our new year on Rosh Hashanah. Do you see, I'm completely out of this reality at this point. Okay, I'm now into the Kedusha, the holy, because there's an unholy and a holy. And God tells us everything that we need to do, everything we need to know in the Torah. And he actually tells us to read it, and he tells us to know it and learn it and understand it. And there was a time when people did that, till people started getting away from Hebrew, because the only way you can accurately and have any hope to understand what is written in the Torah and what it means, and then what to do with that information, meaning how to perfect yourself in order to be holy, so you can even understand any of these things. You have to practice it. It's a practice. It's a spiritual practice. You have to do certain things, like wash your hands in the morning in a ritualistic manner in order to get the residue of your deadness off of you, because dead is unholy. Okay? So you can't be holy if you're walking around with dead energy on your hand, because when we go to sleep, it's like we're 1/60th dead, because we have a body that's likened to a candle. That's your body. And we have a soul, which is likened to the flame of the candle. Okay, and Judaism tells us how to unite the physical with the spiritual, because we have 5 dimensions in our reality. 3 are physical, 1 is spiritual, and 1 is time. And I have several other, classes on my channel explaining as best I can this with the history of the Jews in a ton of detail, and other ones not so much detail. And then I also talk about the 70 nations, where they come from, how they're different, what is anti-Semitism, because the information of God and the holy went through Shem after the flood. Okay, so again, I'm not going into all of this again because I have several different classes, and pretty much every one of my classes I try to explain this. Why am I saying this to you? Because like I said, I wish someone had told me when I was over here getting my Bachelor of Science, okay, in the universities with all their other agendas that we see now in the year 2024. We see their agendas, right? I mean, we can all see it now, right? Right? So don't try to explain it away, and don't be like, oh man, it's all going to go back to normal. People are just lost their compass of morality. No, they lost it a while ago, guys. They lost it a while ago. Okay, and we're not going to go into the whole thing again, like LGBTQ. If that's your ideology and you think that that's okay, then you are here. You are here. And you are not connected, okay? So you think you're a Jew without God? You're not. You don't know what a Jew is. We have no idea the magnificence that is to be a Jew. Abraham was like the king of the world. Yitzchak also. Yaakov also. From him, Joseph actually was. Okay? Like, we have no idea of our history because we're still caught up in Holocaust 1.0 and Holocaust 2.0 in Israel, which was created to prevent that. So there would be a never again. And we know we can't trust in man. We know that this whole dream hasn't continued on because of man. It's this dream of a reality that we've overly been persecuted and killed and hunted and exiled from our land and blamed and scapegoated. Yeah, we get it. Like, because we're not acting the way that God told us to act in the Torah, because there are blessings and there are curses. Okay? Curses if we stray, if we forgo, if we forget, if we rebel. There are curses. There are curses. It's all there. It's all there. So we've gotten away from it. And time and time again, God tells us, come back, come back, come back. And he even gave us prophecies. So that at the end, well, I spelled that wrong. At the end of time, okay, which is now, 5,784 out of a possible 6,000. This is the end of time. We're the end times. We should be looking for the Mashiach. Why is the Mashiach not coming? Are you even looking for him? Do you even know what Mashiach means? What that means? I'm going to explain it very, very quickly because I just want to get to my whole point of telling everyone the truth. The actual truth. Having a Mashiach means this, okay? There is a direct connection, God with his creation. Our whole point of life is to know that there's a God, okay? Why are we not sure? Because there's other ideology that we've been immersed in. We've been in exile for so long. Hardly any of us speak Hebrew anymore to be able to understand the Torah and learn it properly. Which is why, once again, I want to highly recommend that everybody get this book, okay? It's a series of books. It's like 19 volumes or something like that. You can start with one. Start with Genesis, okay? Because Rav Yaakov Kuli had the same problem about 300, 400 years ago, where all around him he saw, and he was a genius, and he was the son of a genius, who was the son of a genius, who was the son of a different genius, who married into the line of a genius. They were geniuses. And he saw that the problem with Am Yisrael in this exile is that people have forgotten Hebrew. And because they've forgotten Hebrew, they haven't been able to learn Torah. It didn't speak to them, because the Hebrew will penetrate your soul, because you are from this line, this very holy line of people. Okay, and it says in Isaiah and other prophecies that, like, through the long exile, we'll be downtrodden, and we'll hang our heads, and we won't remember our magnificent. We are the holy nation, and it's sad that we don't know that, and it's sad that people are over here in January 2024. Saying Happy New Year, and it's not even your ideology. That's not even your year. Your year started on Rosh Hashanah at 5,000, and this is a year. It's 5,784, which is the end. So if